So to be a carer, it doesn't matter if you're a woman, if you're a man, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is if you're interested, if you have passion for it, if
you'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting me. I really do appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm going to be responding to some of your questions, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys different type of care. And yeah, we have different type of care, and I'm also going to be answering this question. Someone asked me if a guy can be a carer. Yes, it doesn't matter. You can be a carer. It doesn't matter who you are. Anyone can be a carer in as far as you want to go into care. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys what carers do. So if you're wanting to start a career as a carer, so if you want to start a career in care, or if you want to be a support worker, a senior carer, they are all under care. It is the same thing. It doesn't really matter. They're all the same. Here in the UK, usually go for training, but I don't know back home. I don't know how it really works. I'm in Nigeria. I don't know how it works in Nigeria, to be honest. In my few videos, I realized that we have care homes in Nigeria, but when I was in Nigeria, to be honest, I didn't even know we have care homes in Nigeria. It's of recent in my videos I used to see people leaving description that there's care home in Lagos. There's this lady that saw my video on Facebook page, and she told me, yeah, there's care home in Enugu. I was so surprised because my husband is from Enugu, and I didn't know there was a care home in Enugu. And she listed, I think they have about 3 or 4, and she said they still have like a private care homes. Anyway, that's by the way. So as a carer, what you do is you support your clients with personal need, daily activities. You help them with personal care, shower, if they open bowel is number 2. Number 2 is like if they poo, you have to clean them up, because these people you're taking care of are people who cannot take care of themselves. Some of them can take care of themselves though, but some can't do it. So if you're a carer, expect anything. As a carer, just expect the good, bad, and the worst. You have to be, compassionate. You have to be passionate again about what you're doing. You have to be respectful. You have to know what you're doing. So in the industry, to be honest, you see a lot of things, but you just have to tell yourself, is this what I want? If it's not what you want, there's no point. As a carer, it's not for everybody. Care job is not for everyone, to be honest. And yeah, it's not for everyone. So yeah, if you think it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you think you can do it, then it's for you. It's just like you. Sometimes you just look at you as if you're taking care of your parents, or taking care of your siblings that can't do, taking care of your parents or your grandparents that can't do things by themselves. That's just what it means to be a carer. But sometimes to be a vulnerable person doesn't really mean you have to be old. There's some young adults too that are vulnerable. I don't know if you understand. There's still young adults that are vulnerable that can't take care of themselves. You will take care of them. And some of them that are in that situation don't really like the fact that they're in that situation. It's just that they don't have a choice. So if you want to start a career into it, it's a good one, like I said, especially for those of you who want to travel overseas, want to travel abroad. I think they are really in demand these days. So if you go online, you see lots of people trying to recruit, get 1 or 2 persons abroad, get 1 or 2 people, recruiting abroad. So yeah, here in the UK, most times I see lots of people asking me questions like, if you have a WAEC, can you be a carer? You can be a carer if you have a WAEC. That's okay. But you can't tell me, like someone said, if I've taken care of my grandparents. If you're taking care of your grandparents, it's a bonus. At least you have the experience. But in this country, they usually want certificates, to be honest. Like they would literally, anything you're doing, they want certificates. Certificate that you have done care job somewhere, you're taking care of someone somewhere, that kind of a thing. So it's difficult to get a job without having certificate. I don't know if you understand. So if you're wanting to go into if you want it as a career, or if you want to go into it and to be a senior carer, I think it's good for you to go to a proper care home or Red Cross, do some training in first aid. I mean, it's good for you to do some training in first aid, join Red Cross. You get all this little certificate. And taking care of your grandparents is also a bonus for you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So like I said, guys, easy to be a carer. It's easy to start a career in care. It's easy to be a carer, especially in the UK. Just for you to go for training, do some little training, especially from this agency. Most of these agencies train you, but I'm talking about people abroad, people back home, like people in Nigeria. So if you're watching this video, I think it's better if you do a proper like training. Maybe even if in the hospital you can still do training and get some certificates. They always want certificates, especially when you apply for all those things. You don't just tell them maybe in your CV that yeah, you've taken care of your grandparent. They want, you know, proof. They won't prove. That's why sometimes, like if you're in the UK, they'll this most care homes that are recruiting, they'll be like, do you have MVQ level 3? So if you're in the UK and you're looking for tier 2 visa, best for you to do now is for you to just go and register and do your level 3 MVQ. It's very, 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 very important. Honestly, if you have it, they will rush you. They will just rush you. I know I've called on a few agencies like helping some persons to make inquiries, and they say they have level 3. And for me, level 3 MVQ in Nigeria, I don't even know equivalent to what, because I don't know how, you know, the equivalent, all of that, or they'll be like senior carer. And that's why I said it's best for you to do some training in hospitals to show some, you know, proof. They just need certificate. And if you do have a if you live around where they have care home, is very good, so you can have a certificate that you've done, you were a carer, you've worked there and all of that. They want proof. Yeah. And so number one, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys different type of care. We have number one, we have care home. Care home is it's also known as nursing home, and where like all these people live together in, I don't know if I should call it hostel, but it's like it's a home. It's a home. They have their own bedroom. They have their own bedroom in there. They eat there, so it's their home. They call it care home. Some they call domiciliary. Domiciliary, you have to go to their own private home. I think most agencies do domiciliary. What domiciliary do is that you as a carer, you go to people's home. Maybe you spend 1 hour in this house. You go to this next hour. You go do 1 hour. You go to this next house. That's what you'll be doing for the whole day. To be honest, at first I think that was really difficult, but most people do it usually drive. So maybe you drive 5 minutes to this house, you stay there for 1 hour, you drive 5 minutes to this house. Some home you go, you have to do personal care. Some home you go, there's nothing to do, you sit down there. For me as a person, I've not done domiciliary. That means I've not gone to like house to house. I've not really done that. But people who have done it, they enjoy it, they like it. For me, I feel like I can't do it. I feel like it's hard work going from one house to another. But they say they prefer it. Some homes you go, you'll be like, I like this place, you know, you enjoy it. So for me, I'm just a permanent staff. Where I work with a few clients. They're around 4. Sometimes they are 4, sometimes they are 5, and we have enough staff, so I'm okay there. But if you're working as a domiciliary, or if any agency is recruiting you and telling you you're going to be a domiciliary carer, just know that you'll be going from one house to another. Maybe like you go to this house, stay 1 hour, next house 2 hours, you know, like that. And usually if you don't even drive, they used to join you, or they'll, you know, like they'll pair you with someone that drive. Yeah, that's that one. So number 2, we have dementia care. Dementia care, usually in their home, honestly, their home is usually a bit complicated. It's a bit, I don't know how to speak, it's a bit like this up and down. From the word dementia, you all know what dementia is. A condition they call dementia. So sometimes they tend to forget things. Sometimes I've worked in a dementia home before when I used to work for agency. To be honest, I've worked there before. Sometimes you see a client early morning, they will just dress up and tell you, call my driver. You'll be like, oh, let me just say Mr. John, you're not going to work, you know, because of the condition, because of their health condition, is just, you know, turning them, making them say some things. They think they're, you know, so that kind of one, that's what they call dementia care. So they also have their own home. They put them their home. So that place, to be honest, I feel like it's a bit difficult, because, you know, sometimes they are very, very okay. You talk to them, then the next minute, you know, they don't know who you are. They start asking you questions. They be like, oh, I don't like this place. Where's my wristwatch? Where's my goal? You know, like, because they tend to forget things and they don't know what they're doing. So that's dementia home. That's number 2. Number 3, we have number three we have respite. Respite is a home where, let's say for example, you have a sibling or you have a mom who live with you, and sometimes you just want a time for yourself. You take them to this respite home. That's the respite care. That's what they call respite care. You take them there. That means you can take them there. They stay there for 3 days, so you can have your own time. So you can also breathe, you know, from taking care of your sibling or taking care of your loved one or taking care of your parents. So this is what they call respite care. Respite care is a home where you drop them for some time. They don't permanently live there. It's just for you to drop them, rest, or maybe if you're going for holiday and you don't want to go with these people that can't take care of themselves because you're also tired. You need a break sometimes, so you take them there. That's what they call respite care or respite home. You drop them there. Maybe they spend 1 week. Some of them spend 2 days. Some of them spend 2-3 days. It just depends on how you want it. So that's number 3. That's the respite care. I be respite home. So usually in this home, sometimes there are 5. Sometimes you go there, they don't even have clients. Sometimes they have clients, sometimes don't, because it's off and on. You just drop them there temporary. So number 5, no, number 4. Number 4, we have living care. Living care is whereby you go to a client's house, the person you're taking care of, the vulnerable person you're taking care of. You live in there. Sometimes they used to do 1 week on, 1 week off. So you live in there for 1 week, you stay there 1 week, then you go off. That's, you go back to your house for 1 week, 1 week in, 1 week off. I could remember some years back I was offered this, and then I don't even have a child, but I didn't do it, to be honest. I had to ask a friend who was interested. She was a student then, and she said she enjoyed that. The lady did every single thing herself. She's an old woman, she's a grandma, she's a nana, and her children they went on abroad for holidays, so she was just alone. So they wanted living care, someone that just to keep her company. And she said the only difficult part is that when the lady's playing guitar, is it guitar or what they call, that music, whatever, you have to stay there. I'm saying, wow, I'm crying. Oh, even though you're not really enjoying it, you have to act like you're enjoying it just to make your clients happy. So sometimes she said they'll spend hours playing it, and then sometimes that's she's there to work. So the job is for her to be clapping and be like, just to make grandma happy. And she'd be like, do you like it? She'd be like, okay, let me play for you another one. She said this woman will play this for how many hours? After dinner they'll eat, they'll play another one. She said this is what they'll keep doing. So but she said she enjoyed it though. And with English people, cooking is not in their food is not difficult. Most time they eat like canned food. You just microwave it and eat. It's just like fast food, to be honest. So yeah, she did enjoy it. So that's living care. So most times people used to do 1 week on, 1 week off. I think that's what people used to do most of the time. Now the last one, which is the 5th one, is a long-time care. Long-time care is a type of care given to people with long illness, those people with cancer, people with in general, these people are just people who cannot care for themselves for a long time. They have like a very long illness that need 24-hour care. So these people are called long-time care because their care they will need your care for a long period of time. So these people are called long-time care. So yeah, that's the 5th one. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys more, and I'm also going to be sharing with you guys like my experience in all this. And yeah, it's a good career to start in this 2022, to be honest. If you want to start it, it's not really bad, but you need to ask yourself, are you sure this is what you want? Like I said, it has the good part, the bad part, emotional part. To be honest, it has up and down. And I'm also going to be sharing with you guys on this channel. If you do like this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any question, don't forget to leave a comment below. And if you're chatting me privately, just know that honestly I cannot be responding to every single person. I have a life aside from YouTube. I'm a mom, I work, I do business, I have a life. So I can be very busy sometimes, and if I don't respond to you, I'm very, very sorry, but I'll try my best to keep you guys updated on this channel. So yeah, starting a career in care, I think is really good. It's helping people, but just be prepared for anything, expect anything. And if you do like this video, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, bye.